Good morning, everybody. Dr. Brooklyn Storm here, Director and Principal Psychologist at Cerebellum Consulting in Frankston. And today, as you can see, we're at school, and what I'm going to do is have a conversation today around reward charts. So on Facebook last night, I had a couple of parent inquiries around reward charts and why they're not working. So let's get started. The whole point of a reward chart really is to shape a child's behavior. So what we're wanting to do is give them motivation to behave in the way that we would like them to behave. So let's imagine that we have maybe 3 or 4 target behaviours that we want them to be able to demonstrate. You might have them in mind, and so the first thing that you'll do is go and grab a reward chart. Now there are plenty that are free and printable online. If you just jump onto Google and type in download free reward chart, it'll give you some ideas. That's a really simple place to start. You need a reward chart initially that's going to give you a few lines, not too many, but a few lines, so that the children know what the target behaviours are. Once you've picked your chart, and maybe you get your child to help choose the chart, your child and yourself will sit down and you'll have a conversation around the target behaviours. So let's think about a little boy I saw this morning who's trying his very, very best to stop kicking and hitting people. So we have a target behaviour on his reward chart that says no hitting or kicking. Or you could say hands, feet and objects to myself, things like this. So we go over the target behaviours and explain each one to the child one at a time. So no hitting and kicking. We might say no running inside. We might say eat 2 pieces of fruit, and we might say in bed nicely at 7:30. So we talk to the child about each of those target behaviours, and we make sure that they understand the rules of the game. They need to know what the rules are so that they know what they're shooting for. So be very, very clear in terms of the expectations. Ask them to repeat the rule or the target behaviour. Check for their understanding. Say to them, what do you think this means? It gives you a chance to clarify. Once you've identified the target behaviours, the next step then is to sit down and just really enjoy some time in the morning or in the afternoon decorating the reward chart. So so many of the kids we work with absolutely love arts and crafts, and I know I do too. So it's a really good excuse for me to get out some glue and some stickers and some scissors and some glitter and stuff like that. So you want to make it all really exciting. You want to have your child engage in it. So if they're feeling like they're part of the process, then they're going to take ownership of it. Once they're sort of taking ownership of it, they're more likely to try and make this chart work. Okay, so you've decorated it. You're all in agreement about what the target behaviours are. What do you do next? Well, what you do next is you put the chart in a place where the child can see it and reach it, because we want them to be responsible for recognising their own good behaviour. So let's say, okay, the chart starts from tomorrow. So the child knows, okay, today I've got to keep my hands, feet and objects to myself. I have to go to bed nicely at 7:30. I have to, those other rules that you have. At the end of the day, before bedtime, you might give your child some stickers like this, okay, or there's other sort of bigger ones, or you can have just traditional stars if you like stars, or maybe some happy faces. But you'll give the child some of these stickers, and they can put a sticker on for the part of the chart that they feel they've achieved. So ask them, you know, do you think you hit or kicked anybody today? If they say no, let them put a sticker on, and encourage them to be honest with themselves. Once the children have a certain number of stickers though, what you're going to want to do is make the sticker more than a reward. The sticker is important because it's a visual acknowledgement of the good hard effort they've been putting into something. So you're acknowledging the effort, you're acknowledging that they've tried. So it's nice for them to see that that's been acknowledged. It gives them a good feeling, and then every time they see their star chart and it's filling up with stickers, they feel better and better and better about themselves. But what we want to do is also give them the experience of a jackpot. So a jackpot might be, you know, when they get a certain number of stickers on the chart. Let's say maybe you've asked for the target behaviour to be sustained for 1 week, or 7 sleeps, or, you know, 5 weeknights or something. If the children are able to achieve that and they get a sticker, or, you know, a tick, or whatever you're using for all of those nights, what you want to do then is surprise them with some kind of, you know, we call it a jackpot, but it just keeps them engaged and wanting to do it the next week as well. And it doesn't have to cost any money. A jackpot might be they get to pick the movie. Normally they don't get to do that. Or the jackpot might be they get to pick dessert, or they might get to pick, you know, which beach you go for a walk around in the morning on the weekend, or something like that. So star charts and reward charts are very, very good if you understand what goes on sort of behind the scenes. A lot of the time parents will come and we'll talk to them about behaviour charts or rewards charts, and they'll say, no, Brooklyn, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, didn't work, you know, she was good for 2 days and then it all went pear-shaped. But a lot of the time too, what we find is that, you know, life happens and we just get a little bit distracted and we forget to follow through with the star chart. So, you know, sometimes the kids will, I guess, come and bother us when we're really, really busy making dinner and putting out washing and getting things ready for school the next day, and they'll be tugging on our t-shirts saying, hey, I didn't hit or kick anyone. But because we're so busy, we say, yeah, that's great, and we completely forget to go and put a sticker or help them put a sticker on their chart. So what happens then is the child feels like there's no value in her demonstrating good behaviour for you. She feels like there's no value in her trying anymore, because for her the value's in the acknowledgement. So she's thinking now, well, if mum's not going to acknowledge it, or if mum's not going to recognise it, what's the point? May as well just keep doing what I want to do, which is hit and kick my brother. So consistency is key, and you hear me say this in so many other video posts that I've done and live streams. Consistency is absolutely key. Build this star chart or behaviour chart into your child's routine before bedtime every night. They'll get into the habit of expecting that, you know, you're going to have conversation with them around their achievements. And also, you know what, if they did accidentally, you know, break one of the rules or not achieve a target behaviour, you know, maybe they did everything else right, but they still hit somebody. That's fine. You still want to acknowledge all of the good effort they've made in all of those other areas. And when they talk to you about, you know, where they fell over or where it didn't work, that's your opportunity to get to know them a little bit better and to try and find out what's behind the hitting. You know, what happened? What made you want to hit somebody? What was it like for you when you did that? How did it feel at the time? How did it feel afterwards? How do you think the other person felt? Hey, Kim, we're just talking about behaviour charts here. So that's probably one of the other key things to really be aware of, that when they do make mistakes, and they will, because they're human and they're little citizens, you know, let's not punish them for that. Let's just try and work with them to try and understand why it's happening, so we can help them get another sticker on the chart next week. Finally, I know some people, I guess, when the kids have been really, really naughty or really misbehaving, and it's so stressful. Sometimes there's a tendency, I think, to, as parents, we want to maybe take a sticker off the chart, or you know, turn a happy face to a frowny face, or turn a tick into a cross or something like that. And my advice is, please don't do that, because, you know, there's a message that you're sending when you do that, which is, you know, you're not valuing the hard work that they put into getting that. They earned that tick fair and square. They earned that smiley face on their chart fair and square, you know, maybe last week. So when they're naughty today, don't delete something that they earned through hard work last week. Shaping behaviour when they're naughty can happen through other strategies and tools that you use, but you know, let's leave the rewards chart alone for when they're being naughty. The way we identify naughty behaviour on a behaviour chart is to just omit a sticker, omit a tick, omit a smiley face, or whatever it is you're using. We don't want to be putting negative things onto it at all, and we don't want to be taking away from any of their achievements. So yeah, in summary, it is most certainly possible to use a behaviour chart to help shape your child's behaviour to more healthy and productive ones, of course. But the tips are, keep it simple, get your child involved in picking out the chart, in coming up with the rules of the game, in you know, picking out whether they're going to have stickers or ticks or smiley faces. Build it into your routine and stick to it. So you want to do it every night before bedtime, and only use it for these target behaviours. Okay, once a sticker or, you know, a tick is on that, don't take it off. And I'm sure that in no time at all, probably just a few weeks of being consistent with this, you'll start to see the improvements that you want in the behaviours at home. If you'd like more information about shaping your child's behaviour, you can give us a call on 8765 2434. We'll be most happy to talk with you and help you out. My name's Dr. Brooklyn Storm. I'm the Director and Principal Psychologist at Cerebellum Consulting. Thank you so much for joining me this morning on day 22 of our 90-day share. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.